Sun is the only star. It is made out of hydrogen and helium. It is 432,168.6 miles away.
The Sun produces a huge amount of energy, and its source is called nuclear fusion process. It is warm to all Earth and other planets.
This is Mercury. Mercury is made of 70% iron and 30% silicate material.
Mercury is 28 million miles away from the Sun.
Mercury is a light grayish color.
Mercury is the first planet in the solar system.
Mercury has no moons.
Mercury is 4.6 billion years old.
This is Venus.
Did you know that Venus is an inner planet and a gas planet? Venus is also known to be the second brightest natural object in our universe.
Venus can get way hotter than Mercury, even though it's farther away from the Sun. Venus can sometimes be referred to as the morning star or the evening star because of how bright it is. Venus has a chance to rain acid, and it can burn right through your spacesuit.
Venus is the second planet from the Sun. Billions of years ago, it could have had the same climate as Earth does now, and it has the exact same gravity as Earth.
The Earth is the third planet away from the Sun. It takes about 24 hours for the Earth to rotate on its axis.
The Earth has a moon.
The Earth has 7 continents. They are South America, North America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica.
The Earth is the only planet in our solar system that has life.
The Earth is the 5th largest planet in our solar system.
In the 1960s and 70s, only 6 of the 9 astronauts made it safely to the moon.
The temperature on the moon is negative 387 degrees Fahrenheit.
The moon is mostly made out of metal and rock.
Mars is the 4th planet from the Sun in our solar system.
Mars has 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos.
Mars is about 148 million miles away from the Sun.
Mars is about the size of Earth's moon.
Mars' atmosphere is about 100 times thinner than Earth's. Without a thermal blanket, Mars cannot contain any heat energy. It takes about 687 Earth days to complete 1 year on Mars.
This is Phobos. Phobos is one of 2 moons on Mars, and it's the bigger one. It is likely to be a captured asteroid and is considered the doom moon. It's considered the doom moon because Phobos is so close to Mars it will eventually crash into Mars. In about 15 million years, Phobos will not exist.
Deimos is a satellite. It is one of the moons of Mars. It takes about 30.3 hours to orbit Mars.
Deimos is a discovery by Asaph Hall III in the Naval Industries in Washington, D.C. on August 12, 1877.
Deimos is a word that means dread. Asaph Hall named Deimos after the Roman god named Deimos.
This is Plaza. Plaza is the 3rd largest asteroid in the asteroid belt. It takes 7.8 hours to turn on its axis. Plaza was discovered by Wilhelm Oblers. It's 2.77 astronomical units away from the Sun. Vesta 4 is an asteroid. Vesta 4 was also discovered in Bremen, Germany. Vesta was discovered on March 29, 1807. Vesta was also the 4th asteroid to be discovered. An asteroid is a big rock in our solar system. Scientists estimated that Vesta 4 has been almost hit by 300 other asteroids.
This is Aries. It is the largest object in the asteroid belt and is part of the inner planets.
It was first discovered in 1801 and has no moons.
It is also the name of a Roman goddess of corn and harvest. It takes about 1,682 Earth days to orbit the Sun.
Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system. Jupiter is known for its stripes and its amazing red spot. The bigger its
spot is 1.3 times wider than the Earth.
It takes 12 years for Jupiter to orbit around the sun.
The red spot is a giant storm that will never stop moving.
Ganymede is the biggest moon in our solar system and the only moon with its own magnetic field.
There are three main layers. The three main layers are a sphere of metallic iron at the center,
a sphere of mostly rock surrounding the core, and a spherical shell of mostly ice surrounding the rock shell and the core.
You're learning about Io, one of Jupiter's largest moons.
Io can have a lot of volcanoes. It can have more than 300 active volcanoes a day. The eruptions of the volcanoes can cause the moon's surface to change.
Io is not icy like most of Jupiter's moons. Io is Jupiter's third largest moon. Io is the most geological active body in the solar system.
This is Europa. They say Europa is a ball of water, but most of it is frozen, according to NASA.
Europa is Jupiter's moon, and it's about the size of Earth's moon.
Europa is made of a silicate rock and has an iron core.
Callisto is the second largest moon of Jupiter and the third largest moon in our solar system. It takes about 17 Earth days to complete a full orbit of Jupiter. Callisto orbits 1,170,000 miles from Jupiter. Callisto is half rock and half ice. Callisto is as big as Mercury.
Saturn is a gas planet made up of helium and hydrogen. It is the sixth planet in our solar system. Its largest moons are Rhea and Titan.
It takes Saturn 10,000 days to go around the sun. Saturn is 9 times further from the sun than Earth. Saturn is really cold.
Saturn has 82 moons. Saturn has more moons than any other planet. Saturn rotates on its axis every 10 hours and 34 minutes.
This is Titan, Saturn's biggest moon out of 82 moons. It takes 15 Earth days and 22 Earth hours to complete a full orbit. Dragonfly, a new astrobiology mission, will land on it in 2034.
This is the Enceladus Moon. It is negative 330 degrees and it is a moon of Saturn.
The Enceladus Moon throws out ice and water and is 7 times smaller than our moon.
Triton is the largest natural satellite of the planet Neptune and was the first moon to be discovered.
Triton is one of the 14 rings of Neptune and is the oldest moon in our solar system.
Triton is named after the son of Poseidon, the Greek god. Triton is half the size of our moon.
This is Uranus. It's one of the farthest planets in the solar system.
Uranus was discovered by a man of the name of William Herschel in 1718 when he found it with the first patented telescope. He named it after the sky titan Uranus, the first titan other than Gaia.
Uranus is a planet of tilt on its side. It's 4 times bigger than the Earth, and it has its own rings.
Neptune is a planet in our solar system.
Neptune is a dark, windy, and cold ice giant. Neptune got its name from the Roman god of the sea.
Neptune has 6 rings, 14 moons, and our year on Neptune is about 60,000 Earth days.
Neptune is the coldest planet in our solar system, so make sure to bring a coat and some hot cocoa.
Hi, this is Pluto. We're going to tell you a few facts about it. So Pluto is named after the Roman god of underworld. Pluto has 5 known moons. And Pluto is the largest dwarf planet.
Maki Maki is a dwarf planet.
One day on Maki Maki is 22.48 Earth hours.
1 year on Maki Maki is 305.34 Earth years.
It is 444 miles long, or 1/9 of the Earth.
Maki Maki might have one moon. Scientists are not sure yet.
It was found March 31st, 2005.
You can find it past Neptune, but on the Kuiper belt.
This is Haumea.
Did you know Haumea has 2 moons, Numeka and Haing? They both were discovered in 2005.
Haumea is located in the Kuiper Belt, which is just beyond Neptune. Fun fact, Haumea is an oval-shaped dwarf planet.
Haumea is made out of rock and coated with ice, which makes it extremely cold and not livable for human or plant life. Aries is a dwarf planet. It is about 68 times farther from the sun than the Earth.
It
It takes more than 9 hours for sunlight to reach Eris' surface. Eris takes about 557 Earth years to complete one orbit around the sun.
Eris orbits beyond Neptune like all dwarf planets except Aries. These dwarf planets are called Plutoids.
Aries is named after a Greek goddess. It has one moon and named Deimos.
This is a meteoroid.
Meteoroids are what we call space rocks.
But some meteoroids can even appear brighter than Venus.
The size range of a meteoroid is the size of a grain to the size of a small asteroid.
Meteoroids are what we call fire in the sky. They can travel in between any of the planets.
A meteoroid can travel about 11,000 miles per hour.
Allosaurus' body is Comet 1P Halley, also known as Halley's Comet.
Comet 1P Halley revolves around Venus. It takes 2.2 Earth days to make one full rotation and 76.1 Earth years to make one full revolution.
Halley's Comet is a short-term comet.
This means that it takes less than 200 years to make one full revolution.
This is the Hyakutake Comet. It is in the Hiroshima Prefecture. It is made of dust, rock, and ice.
This comet was last visible in 1996 and it was visible to the naked eye for 3 months. It is not expected to be seen for 70,000 more years.